Assalamu alaikum. My name is Gulamhusein. I'm a practicing psychologist and the founder of TsaZesh. In this short video, I'm going to talk about a few of the things that we can do to deal with anxiety in a healthy and safe way that are from both an Islamic and a secular perspective. According to the field of psychology, anxiety is an emotion that is characterized by 1. Feelings of tension, worry, or fear, and 2. Physical changes like breathlessness, heart palpitations, and increased blood pressure. Now, these can arise due to our thoughts of things that have happened, things that are about to happen, or things that could happen in the future. The main thing to remember is that anxiety arises out of those thoughts that are continuously buzzing in our mind. If you really think about it, it's very rare that the mind is quiet or empty of thoughts. Even while sleeping, our minds are ping-ponging thoughts within our subconscious. Therefore, these techniques that I'm about to share with you all center around managing these anxious thoughts. The first technique is called identification. Find out the cause of your anxiety. What is making you feel anxious? Is it a particular thought or memory that keeps coming to mind? Or perhaps an experience that has happened before that makes you very nervous and anxious? Is it to do with your relationship with another person? Or is it because you are self-conscious of how you are being viewed in public? Being able to identify the reason that you are feeling anxious is the most important step, because it is only then that you can go about solving it. The second technique is simply just talking. Venting out to a confidant or somebody that you trust completely can have a profound effect on your anxiety. These anxious thoughts can feel like a very huge burden in your mind and on your chest. So confiding in someone can help reduce that burden and leave you feeling much lighter because you are releasing these thoughts. What's more is that when you are talking it out, you can actually begin to see things from a different perspective. And this can help you manage your anxiety in the long run. Now, I should stress here that if you are uncomfortable talking to your confidant, then you should consider seeking help and support in the form of counseling by a qualified mental health practitioner. The third technique is called Meditative Reflection. Take a few minutes every day to move into a meditative state and reflect on your day. This not only helps you put your anxiety into perspective, but it can also allow you to move into a relaxed state and give you insight on what you can change for the better. In Islam, this practice is called muhasaba. The main point of muhasaba is to view the same experiences or situations from a calmer and relaxed state of mind. And you can evaluate your thoughts and actions in this way. So, you are putting yourself in the most opportune frame of mind to take control of your feelings and emotions and manage your thoughts. Number 4, challenge your thoughts. Anxious thoughts can sometimes give a very skewed version of reality. These thoughts can become dishonest or stick to assumptions rather than facts. Therefore, it is important to challenge these thoughts. Try to make sure that you can discern the difference between the healthy and rational thoughts and the unhealthy and irrational thoughts. A good way of challenging those unhealthy and anxious thoughts is to fact check them. So, find 3 pieces of evidence that supports the thought, and then find 3 pieces of evidence that does not support the thought. By doing this, you are training your mind to notice what kind of thought this is and whether you should pay attention to it and give it power or not. The 5th and most popular technique is mindfulness. The practice of mindfulness is to actively keep your mind in the present moment instead of dwelling on the past or the future. Focusing on the here and now, what you are feeling in this moment, and trying your best to close your thoughts to other interruptions is very, very powerful. By staying in the present, we are shutting down those thoughts that are linked to anxiety. Those fears of the future and the anxiety of the past are very far away, and they cannot touch us when we are being mindful. Now, we are lucky as Muslims that Islam has made it incumbent on us to do exactly this 5 times a day during our daily salah. We're always told about how we need a strong concentration in salah. This is the same as practicing mindfulness in salah. The sixth and final point that I will share with you today is to try some ecotherapy. Ecotherapy simply means connecting with nature, whether it's a stroll around the neighborhood park, gardening in the comfort of your home, or taking a trip to view the countryside. Nature has a way of soothing even the harshest of thoughts. There is much that can be said about how nature is therapeutic, and grounding yourself in the earth and the sand has a way of showing you the bigger picture in life. Immersing yourself in the sounds of nature and thinking about the creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is filled with sukoon. This sukoon and this perspective is so beneficial when trying to deal with anxious thoughts. There you have it, a few ways in which we can deal with anxiety. I hope this video has been insightful and has encouraged you to realize that the best way of dealing with your anxiety lies within you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.